Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the Age of Engineering. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a good day. Definitely ready to play some more of this today, for sure. I did a bunch of stuff last night, as you guys can see already. So I did the ceiling. I changed the walls. Some of them, not all of them, still have to do. Lots of the walls still need to be done. So over here, I have a drawer controller set up. And now we have all the blocks that come out of this guy over here, all except for the clay, because I've been using the clay, and looks like we got a good amount of clay in here. Not terrible. And then over here, we got all of our ores and stuff coming in now. Not doing too bad over here. Some copper there and some stuff. Because I need a bunch of copper. But today we're going to be working on IC2 a little bit. I'm going to be making some more solar arrays. I just want to get a couple more of these medium voltage ones, I think. And then in here I added glowstone with the dented floors, cobblestone dented. Still got some work to do. Expand it over this way a little bit here as well, so I don't know, we'll see what happens here. I still can't figure out why they keep emptying in here and they just don't go down to here, but it's whatever. Not a big deal. Gonna have to switch suits soon. Because I'm probably going to be working with more uranium today as well. But I don't know. Yeah, I changed these rooms up quite a lot here. And this just opens up into here. Still doing more work though. Still got blocks to change out. Looks pretty dang good. Up here, I finally automated my circuits here. Another drawer controller to put all the circuits in. So we're getting circuits in here now. And I don't know how this has actually happened. We got stuck on something, it looks like. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because that's a damaged... Wait, what? I don't know why that's happening. So that circuit's not being pulled out. Yeah, something's wrong. That's whatever, but I don't know how that managed to mess up. Let me see if I can sort this one out. So I thought we had this running. I look and this one only has 14 and it had 13 last night. So something definitely went wrong. It's not playing nice with the conduits for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Tracked, always active. doesn't want to extract it for some reason. I don't know why it started doing that. Maybe that's the issue, possibly. Oh, I know what the issue is. I'm an idiot. The issue is we don't have these over here. I thought that I had every one of the circuits, and I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't have one of these. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think of that last night because I thought that, you know, I had let this thing run for hours upon hours, and I thought for sure that we had, you know, had everything. Even that dirty circuit just came over here now, which is, so we're working again. That is the correct setup. That's kind of a bummer. We lost a lot of time on this. Pretty much we lost all night on this. I let it run all night for nothing, I guess. It happens. Sometimes it gets stuck. So I have to come up here and periodically check this thing out to make sure that stuff is not getting stuck. Yeah, that's just sad. But, you know, like I said, it happens. The reason why I need this to run, if we go to environmental tech here, and we look at the Void Ore Miner, I think 3. Yeah, the Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 3 requires Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 2's Minka, which we have, and a clear lens, but these things, stabilized enderpearls, these require end diamonds. And if you look here at the analyzing chamber, we have a 0.01% chance that we'll get the analyzing chamber to produce that. And we need like 4 of those. That's why we need this thing to be running. And so far, we've only got flawless diamonds. I am curious what this health processor does. I'm not sure. Just check this multi-block out. Health processor. We put food in here or something? Oh, you can put food in there. So maybe like once we get, maybe if we're low on hunger, maybe we put food in there and it does something for us better. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I may have to look up and see what that actually does. You know, if I was smart, I would just go ahead and unlock these drawers. And then the stuff we don't have will go where it needs to. That's probably what I'll do. So we'll go ahead and unlock the drawers. So now stuff that goes in won't actually get stuck anymore because it'll have a slot to go to if there is not one that exists. I just don't want it to go all over the place, you know. This is a very slow process. Oh, this setup. I need to move this stuff actually. Because I want to go ahead and make another reassembly chamber or 2. Or possibly 3. I don't know how many I want to do. This stuff is so brittle. Gotta be so careful with those. Okay, so yeah, we can have 2 more right here. But trying to think. Yeah, I know what I can do. I can take this basic drawer and I can send cobblestone to 2 of them, like 2 or more of them. And then we can just send it all to the analyzing chamber. Because the analyzing chamber is instantaneously, so. And I want to make one of the other ones that actually do these dirty circuits. Which I think I have one. I think I have the other one. Somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Got this restoration chamber here. So let's see here. We got 2 of these dirty circuits, right? That. Yeah, it does. This one does the dirty circuits. So we'll just have to pull out down the line here. May need my PA wrench again. Just wait here for a second and see what happens. It probably won't pull it. Didn't think so. Ouch. Forgot I don't have armor on. I gotta be careful. Let me get this. Okay. That'll pull it now. Then it will analyze. But maybe apparently it was one that we already had. Apparently so. Cool. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah. So now I just need to add a conduit there. It gets... Ouch. Let me get my daggone getter wrench here. Oh. Eh. Dang it. There you go. Oh. PA wrench. Insert. Right. And that way, if we get the dirty ones in here, it'll go to this one. Then it'll be transported out to the thing. So, yeah. I don't know, man. This is really hard to do with limited space. So I need to make a room just for all the stuff here. I mean, this does work for now, though, at least. Kind of keeps it going. I just want to make this a little bit better because I know that we need those other end diamond things, and they're really rare. Because we need to make these if we want to upgrade the ore miner to tier 3. I just can't believe that's a 0.01% chance. That's really bad. Now, obviously, if we have the atomic calculator, we can make them. But that triggers age 8. I don't even have age 7. The atomic calculator is atomic assembly. Modules. Oh, we need iridium, so we have to get our molecular and everything to make iridium. You look up iridium. Whoops. So iridium ore, we got to have the molecular transformer. Which is 4 advanced machine casings, 2 advanced circuits, which is easy. MT core. Ooh, so we need 1 iridium reinforced plate. Copper plates, and tin coal and copper makes the neutron reflector. Okay. And these transformers are, oh wow, 3 times insulated HV cables. HV cables are made in a metal former with iron ingots. Okay. And this thing is pretty easy. It's just RE batteries and transformers, circuit, insulated gold cables. That's pretty easy to make. Yeah, it's not hard to make the molecular transformer. Something I'm looking for here. We're going to have to make a bunch of reactor chambers so we can make nuclear reactor. Dense lead plates, generators, and advanced circuits. So I'll probably need to run Payless and Estonia because we're kind of running low on that again. Crazy how much of that stuff that I've already made. Made so much of that crap. Well, like I said, we need to work on some more of the IC2 stuff. I made a crap ton of these copper wires, man. That's the most I ever made. So we're going to make more solar panels today. I want to make a tier 3. But that requires 8 of the medium tier 2s, and that's just... that's too much crafting. We have 2 of these. So I need to make 6 more of these low voltage solar arrays. These ones here, we need to make 6 of these. So I'm going to need 48 solar panel ones. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. I need 16 of the electronic circuits 8 times. So I need 128 electronic circuits. It's quite a large amount. And that's 128 iron plates. That's so many, like, wow. So I'm gonna have to get some blocks of iron going here. Do I have any more iron here? Yeah, a little bit there. Man, I have gold for days. It got ridiculous. Let me throw all this back. Wow. Trying to get, there we go. 200 left. S- 5 left there. Well, let's put our hazmat suit away because we don't need it yet. I'm not working with uranium just yet. Don't need that just yet. Man, that barely keeps up. Can handle it though. All right. So that's a crap ton of iron plates. Gosh. That's 96. I need 128. Hundred and six, 116, 124. Yeah. Yeah, it's 128 there. Yeah. Yeah, 2 stacks. That's the 128 that we'll need. And then I need, oh my goodness, I need a lot of wires. Of course, we'll need a lot of redstone as well. We need a lot of these wires, like a lot. I'm gonna have to go harvest rubber again. I just don't have enough of it. The resources are not a, not a big deal. want to get my magnet too. I don't need that. I do need my tree tap. I need to get rid of this chest and this other crap too. Stone separator, chest. Quantify key. I need to get rid of that as well. I don't know why. Okay, I still got the plates on me. Drawer key I don't need. Item conduits I don't need. Let me actually, let me put this back on. There you go. So I've sealed this area off, but what we're doing, I'm just using that to get back up here. Need more of this rubber junk, you know, it's a never-ending theme. But I also planted a crap ton of mineral trees. Look at all these trees I planted. Did a little bit of terraforming too. Planted so many of these trees. I figure why not? We might need some more storage drawers and stuff, so. Go away. You too, go away. Gosh, stop spawning zombies. Okay. Just kind of waiting around here for these trees to spawn more rubber. I should just run around here with torches and light this whole place up everywhere, but don't feel like it. Feel like doing it. 64 and 10, that's not really, not much. I ain't gonna lie, I am really tired this morning. I did not sleep well. Just kind of dozing off here a little bit. We got 6 hours of sleep. Then I had to get up and take the dog outside for a walk. I don't know if there's an easier way to get rubber. See if there's an easier way. Oh. Propolis. Oh, wow. I can use honey drops. Huh. Didn't know that. That's not really that efficient, though. Huh. So cool, I didn't know you could do that. We have some of that stuff. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, I did move this guy over here. Well, I thought I had some of that stuff. I probably have some of it somewhere, I would imagine. I'm sure I have propolis. Oh, we do. Thought so. Doing the centrifuge is a chance. Okay. I don't have a whole lot, but, you know. I'll let it run through. Why not? Oh yeah, I did also make an elite fluid tank, which holds 64 buckets. Got 31 buckets of seed oil, because I made a bunch of seed oil. Not doing that. Yeah, look at that. Sticky reason. Huh. So the propolis. Okay. So the stringy combs, interesting. Well, we can put honey drops in the squeezer, I think, and get it. Okay, 5% chance. So it's kind of like, you know, when you're running the honeycombs through the squeezer, you just have to run the honey that comes out through it again. But the propolis is running through. It'll probably take some time, so I won't worry about it. Oh, I must have made a little bit of rubber before. That's fast. Why I need more medium voltage solar arrays, so that way we can really have extra power. Once we make a reactor, though, we'll have plenty of power once we get reactors up. Because I will attach the reactors to this line. I don't know how many reactors I'm going to have. I might have 10 of them. I don't know. Because the more you have, the more recyclers you can make. And the faster you can make your stuff to get your stuff into the molecular transformer to make your whatever you're trying to make, basically. Because you got to have a certain amount of millibuckets of stuff. I think it's UU matter is what it is. You got to have a certain amount of that. All right, that's way more rubber now. That's what I'm talking about. 5. That might be enough. That's a lot of dudes. Nope, not enough. I need 6 more stacks of rubber. We're close. Very, very close. But we can go ahead and start crafting up some of the stuff, though. Plates. These. So. Now we just need some, now we need generators. I do have some iron furnaces already. Oh, we have an additional 16 of these in here. I didn't see that. So we actually have some extra ones. I only need 48, I think. We only need 48 more electronic circuits. So we're making 6 of these. We're making 6 low voltage solar arrays. So much crafting involved in this. So 8 of these solar panels requires 8 generators. So I'm gonna need 48 generators. Oh my god. I think that's how many I need, 48. Yeah, that's a lot of generators. That's a lot of iron plates too. So I'm probably gonna have to make even more iron plates. And we also need, we might actually have enough insulated tin cables. We'll probably do up some more of these just to make sure we got enough here. Do about 54 of those. Let's just do a stack. Okay, 660, that'll be good. 60 of those. We need RE batteries. So we need 48 RE batteries. My god. That's so many. So we need 48 insulated tin cables. Let's get these first. 48 of those. And then iron plates. How many iron plates do I need? I think I need 144 iron plates for that. Oh my gosh. That's so many. We have them though, I think. Oh my lord. Because it takes 3 every time you make a generator. I still have to make the furnaces. So we need 48 iron furnaces. I think. These guys are plates and furnace. So I guess we'll start with that first. Gosh, that was crazy. Okay. So 48. And then now we just need the 48 RE batteries. So, ooh, how many 10 item casings am I going to need? So we need 4 of these 48 times. Gosh. Oh, 48 times 4 is 192. Oh my goodness, we need 192 10-item casings. Wow. Wow, that's so crazy. Okay. So 64 and 64 is 128. Um 64 times 3 is 192. Okay. We just need 3 stacks of those things. Oh, we have... Oh, wow. I didn't know we had this many already. We don't have to make that many, actually. Oh, let's see. Oh. Can only handle 7-ish. More copper wires are in there. $33. Don't want to go too crazy with this, because I don't want to obviously make more than I need. Alright, that was actually pretty good there. Okay. Alright, now... So, 48 RE batteries. Okay. Then we just need redstone and then plates. I can't believe I'm... Well, we can only do 16 at a time. So 16 and 16 is 32. So 4 stacks is a stack. So 33. All right, there we go. 48 RE batteries. Wow. I can't believe I made that. That's crazy. Now, 48 generators, which require even more iron plates, furnaces, and batteries. So only going to be able to do 16 of these at a time. All right, cool. Let's see. Don't know if we have enough iron plate. Kind of running low on iron just a little. Wow, until we get all this out. And then we won't be running low. Still don't feel like I have enough iron. I really don't. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. I added lights to this mob farm over here. Some redstone lamps. All I gotta do is fly up, hit that, and then the stuff will start spawning. And if I want it to stop, just hit it again, turns the lights on, the mobs stop spawning. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, the last 3 I couldn't figure out how to get the repeaters and stuff to work right. I couldn't get those last 3 lit up. But I got all these lights lit up all at once, just with a trail of redstone. And then that guy there. I thought that was pretty cool because I'm not usually good with redstone. Anyways. We'll get some more iron going there. $16. 32. 42. We were close. I still can't believe I'm making this many generators and things. It's cool though I can make that much stuff at once now. Not a bad thing. Or copper, which is quite great. Because we need a bunch of copper for the nuclear reactor. We're gonna need copper plates like crazy, so gotta have a bunch of it. That's why I want to get the Void Ore Miner to tier 3, because that would really help bring in the resources. Because this tier 2 is still slow. Very slow. Got a lot of tin ore in here though, 500 plus, that's nice. I still have to get void upgrades over here too, so that way I can void out the extra stuff, but I need just the regular upgrades that upgrade the quantity, but I just don't have the resources yet to really do that. I would like to have millions of copper and iron and everything, just millions of it. I know that we need a lot of stuff in this pack. But this is really going to help us out. We're going to have a lot of iron here now. It looks like that's the rest of the iron. It's finally done. What I want to do... Yeah, we'll just do 4 stacks here because I don't want to go crazy. That is a lot of iron being used though. We'll go 28 blocks here. Looks like that can only hold about 8 upgrades. Still fast. Okay, almost 4 stacks, not bad. All right, there we go. 48 generators. My goodness. All right. Now all we need is... Oh, this is easy. We just need the coal dust and the glass. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I think we'll have 6 of those made. And then, obviously we'll have to do this part. That's easy. I do need some... I need some wood. Okay. So glass. Probably going to need a couple stacks of that. How much of this stuff? Oh, snap. Okay. I'm going to have to get some coal out. Didn't actually expect that, but okay, let me get my fortune out of here. Oh, where are they at? Okay, here they are. So let me clean my inventory. I need to make some more of that stuff. Do that. Alright, there's that. Whoops. I'll just put all the stuff in here right now. Glass, wood. Don't need those. Or that. Overclockers will throw you back in there. I need some coal out of here. Where's all the coal at? Oh, there it is. I kind of feel like that I have more coal than that at one point. Might be in the, might be over here. No, I guess not. Oh, there's 9 there. Okay. Well, let's get this done, I guess. Oh, stop going the wrong way, dang it. Trying to do this in a 5x5 so that way, you know, we can mine it all at once. Yeah, that's a lot of coal. I need a way to process this stuff too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got suddenly dark in here, didn't it? Crap. Okay. There, oh, 4 more. Okay. What's going on? It's not letting me do that. Huh. Huh. Whatever. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's weird. It won't let me, Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I got the wrong setup. My brain doesn't work sometimes. There we go. That'll let me do it. Hey, sweet. Oh, that's a lot faster. That's way faster. So I wonder how much we're going to get. So I may consider going and mining some more coal. Just so we'll have more of it. There's a random Enderman over there. I don't know how they get out sometimes. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, that's how much we'll do. And the rest of it can be stored. How much? Yeah, 428. That's not bad. Okay. I don't need those now. Get all this. We'll refresh our stack here. There you go. 2 stacks should be enough. Maybe. So, okay. Alright, so we got our generators ready. I don't think I got enough electronic circuits just yet. But we'll make as much as possible. Yeah, it's close. Okay. More glass. More of that. Let's see. Wait a second. That's right, it's double, so. Iron plate. And some redstone again. How many that makes? 45. Okay, we're close. So close. Need a little bit more rubber. And then we got this. I just can't believe how much of this it takes. These recipes are just pretty intense. 87% jetpack fuel. I'm about to go charge my battery again. So I use my jetpack like 24/7 now. So I can fly around and do stuff easier like this. That should do it. Should give us enough, hopefully. Charge this guy. Go. Tractor. Here you go. Yeah, get a stack and that should be it. Alright, cool. Lots more of those. And yep, 48. There we go. Wow. Incredible. Can't believe I did that many. That was a lot. That was a lot. God. I actually did the math really well for this too. Wow. That and then 6 of these things. So 12 of these 10 ones. Oh my gosh, I have exactly that. That's amazing. 12 of those, and we need 6 coils and then just a bunch of wood. Coils, easy to make. That away. That away. Let's just make 8. Alright, there we go. Goodness. Low voltages, then I need these 2. Then we can make another medium. Sweet, man. That's so easy. I already have these prep basics. And 2 of those. That. Bam. There we go. Another one. That was pretty, that was a lot quicker this time. So it's nice to have 2 of those now going. I want to make 6 more of these mediums, but God, I don't have the resources to do it. Barely have the resources to do one of these things, let alone 6 more of them. Oh, that's that. That was pretty much the goal for today, at least. I made way too many RE batteries, my goodness. Made too many RE batteries. I think that might be all the solar arrays I'll make. Just for now, until we get some nuclear reactors up and running. But the issue is clearly this thing is too slow. Because I constantly need iron, I constantly need copper. We're just not getting enough quickly enough, so I need lots more. Ironically, for the longest time, gold was an issue, but now gold is no longer any kind of issue at all. Like, if I need vibrant or energetic, we'll be able to make it. Now, glowstone's a little bit of an issue. I can go mine that. But we're also getting glowstone over here. We got a stack of that over here, which isn't bad. I'll take all this glowstone out. Set it up and smash it to smithereens, you know. But I can go into the nether and get a bunch of it, because now that we have flight, we have a jetpack, it's easier to do. We can get it from the ceilings and everything. Obviously, I don't want to smash it without fortune upgrades. I don't know why that puts that in there backwards. Oh yeah, I don't have my... whatever. This is easy. Glowstone mines real fast. See that? Yeah. Alright, couple stacks there. 3 or 4. So yeah, like I said, we're just waiting on resources. That's the whole problem right now. So I need this to be constantly running the next couple days. So you may have a period of time where there's not as many of these live streams because we're just, you know, obviously we're just waiting on resources. We're just waiting on stuff, you know. I really feel like might make a second. I don't know. We're getting the clay that we need, which is great. This is only a tier 1. I need to upgrade this guy to tier 2. But don't really feel like doing it today. Also, still need to change out all these walls and everything to the oak plank vertical things. Still haven't did second empower because now I don't know. I don't really know if we need another one or not, so I'm just not doing it. And still no end diamonds. Trying to check over this stuff and make sure that it's working. Yeah, it looks like they're working good now. Why are the small stones getting stuck? Oh, I know why. Dang it, I keep having problems with this. Shoot. I forgot to send the small stones. Apparently I broke wires that I shouldn't have broke. Darn it. Because I already voided that out. That was my fault. That's what that was. Gosh, daggone it. Now, there. So now he should be good. I need to break this so I can kind of slowly disable that one. There we go. Now it's going to be able to run 24/7, never stopping. Okay. Wonderful. Have we got anything new? This might be everything. Now this guy can finally, you know, he can run as long as he needs to. Calculators I don't need. Now these modules I'm not going to throw away because we might actually need those. Got this wood, tanzanite, I don't care about that crap. Rich coal, this. Broccoli. I care about the grenades. Grenades are awesome. What I need to do is just make an item filter and then I can just throw out all the stupid trash items that I don't need. Oh, we should probably keep the reinforced stone. Yeah, we'll keep that in there. For sure. We're probably going to get a lot of junk in here now that this thing can run 24/7. I'm going to let this run all day. But I am going to turn my computer off after this stream for a while because it's been running all night. Got to give stuff a break. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I made these things, solar panels. They're from Neotech, and they just give you a little bit of grid power. They're not really that strong. But I was placing them down, and I thought, man, that looks awesome. We'll put them up here on the water wheel thing. So, yeah, that's what I did with that. And I think that's everything that I can really do right now. Really want to get into the, nuclear reactor. That's going to require some generators, but we need more generators. I need to just make a stack of generators. But of course, in order to make generators, you have more iron plates and the batteries, the redstone, the 10 item casings, cables. My gosh. We've got the 10 to do it, but it's just, very tedious. We have 10 for days. Like, I have so much 10. How many of those things do I have? Well, I want to make more 10 item casing before I head out, honestly. Where is my overclocker? Is that... Let's see what this thing does now. I still can't handle it. Oh, can handle 8 of them. Oh, it's nighttime. We need to test it during the day. To see how much it can really handle. Okay. Now that the solar panels are going, how much can this thing really handle? 9. Can handle 9. So that's a step up. Yeah, 9 is slightly faster. Look at that power drain, though. Gosh. Still need more of these daggone solar panels, but whatever. Because I want to at least get 10 upgrades. If I can just get 10 upgrades into everything and have everything run. I mean, obviously we know this guy's not going to do it. He requires lots of power. What the frick is going on? Oh my lord. Okay. I didn't realize I was doing that. I need to remove I need to move all this stuff over one away from each other. I always, I keep forgetting that I need to do that. So I gotta move all these machines over one, so that way stuff doesn't get caught up in other machines like that was doing. Uh-oh. Man. That was an accident there. Let me take these out. We don't hardly ever use the compressor enough to have to really worry about the stupid upgrades. Anyways. Why? Oh. Still going in there. Shoot. Stop it. Those upgrades, man, like whatever. I don't need them. I'll fix it here in a little bit though. And we'll separate all the machines so that way that don't happen. Right now, I'm not going to fool with it. Too much trouble. Gosh. Just trying to make as many tin plates as I can. We can make a bunch more of the item casings. Yeah, this thing still has a lot of trouble handling this. Still has a lot of trouble. But I am going to head out soon anyway. Maybe it can only do... Who knows? Maybe it can only do 8. Or 7. Well, that's definitely enough 10 item casings. Okay. Then I need to make just a little bit of that. I don't need to make a massive amount. Probably like a stack and a half. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. There we go. Now we got some 10 item casings by a lot. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need to use too much 10. Let me check some things here. So dense lead plates, generators, we know how to do that. Advanced, we know how to do that. So we need to make a bunch of lead plates, and we need to make a bunch of basic machine casings, which isn't bad. So that makes the reactor chambers. The chambers are easy to make. And we need a bunch of chambers anyway. For each reactor, we need 6 of the chambers. And then that's pretty much that. So lots of lead plates and basic machine casings. It's all easy to make. We just need lots of iron. Now, onto the big stuff. Like these things, containment reactor plating, which I'm going to be using, requires the reactor plating, which is lead plates, and the advanced alloy, which is this mixed metal ingot. So we need iron plates, bronze plates, and tin plates like crazy. Because I need to make lots of stacks of that. That's how we get our containment reactor plating. And these things here, the heat exchangers, we only need 1 of these per nuclear reactor. This requires lapis lazuli plates. Circuits, we know how to do that. Copper plates, we know how to do all that. And then it requires heat exchangers, which are just more electronic circuits, copper tin plates. But I do need to make some tin plates. So that takes care of that. And then the next thing that you got to make is the overclocked heat vents. This is gold plates, so we're going to need a lot of gold for that. Then reactor heat vents, copper plates, and then heat vent is iron plates, bars, and electric motors. So we're going to need stacks of coils, and that's why we're making all the 10 item casings in iron. We got to make a bunch of electric motors. I think it requires around 52 electric motors to get a full setup for a nuclear reactor to get all this stuff. And then we need quad fuel rods, which is just iron plates, copper plates, and then fuel rods, which that's the empty fuel rods. And then you'll take your uranium and you'll do the canning, put the uranium in the fuel rods. Once you got your uranium and the fuel rods, you'll do 4 of them, and then 2 copper, and then so on and so forth. So we need copper plates, iron plates, tin plates, just lots and lots of plates. So, a lot of plates. I'll just leave that as 7. That's just can't handle it. Can't handle 8 or 9 or 10, really. Reason why is because I need to change this to the tier 4. Really do need to get it to tier 4. The output, 512, is just not enough. Well, we'll get into the next tier of those. I can't even think of what the next tier is. The next tier is MFSU. The output's 2048. So each machine will need a 3rd transformer upgrade. How expensive is this? So it's MFE, then it's advanced machine. Advanced circuit, easy. Well, Lapotron crystals, that's just Lapis advanced one. That's easy. That's easy to make. Oh yeah, there's some tin plates. I'll just make all this into tin plate, honestly. Like, I don't care. But I've got my injector upgrades out of here right now because stuff is going into these. I need to move it, like I said, one by one. Kind of like what I did with the macerator. We'll have it separated, you know. Oh, yeah. That's the only bad thing when you have injector upgrades. If your machines are right by each other and you have these things in it, along with the pulling, it's going to go all over the place. So, yeah, not good. I have to make some more of these basic machine casings too. But these ain't hard to make. It's just iron plates around in a circle like that. That's 38 of those. We'll just like go ahead and make a stack. I'll have to make way more iron plates. At 48, that ought to be a good starting point though. I have a bunch of the advanced alloy already that I've been making, but I'll have to make more. Well, there's not a whole lot else I can do. So I'm going to head out for the day. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, as always, we'll see y'all next time in the next live stream. Could be later today, could be tomorrow. More than likely it'll be tomorrow morning though, because, you know, there's too many resources that I'm missing. Need more resources. I need to get this thing to tier 3. I can get this to tier 3 once we get the end diamonds from this stuff here. But this is slow. And we can't upgrade these machines because we're gated. Because we're not in age 8. We have to have the atomic reconstructor to make speed upgrades for these machines. So, alright, see y'all next time. Have a good day. Take it easy.